He was putting Venezuela under temporary American control after the United States captured Maduro in an audacious raid and whisked him to New York to face drug trafficking charges. Let's hear that statement.
Well, we're going to be running it with a group, and we're going to make sure it's run properly. We're going to rebuild the oil infrastructure, which will cost billions of dollars. It'll be paid for by the oil companies directly. They will be reimbursed for what they're doing, but it's going to be paid, and we're going to get the oil flowing the way it should be.
All right, I'm now joined in by Dr. Bonnie Yushi Liao, who's Assistant Professor of Diplomacy and International Relations at Tamkang University in Taiwan. Dr. Liao, thank you very much for joining me in this discussion. Of course, everything that's been happening since yesterday, Trump, of course, gone on to attack Venezuela. Some are also saying it's a message to China that it should not interfere on the Taiwan question. What would you say to that?
Not sure about your question, because the question you sent me isn't about this.
Would you want to take that question anyway?
No.
All right. So what do you think Trump means by US running Venezuela?
By running? When President Donald Trump talks about the United States running Venezuela during transition, I don't think this should be understood literally in the sense of direct governance or administration. More likely, he's referring to the U.S. playing a leading or coordinating role, using tools like sanction, diplomatic pressure, political recognition, and working with partners to influence how a transition unfolds. That said, the wording does raise some natural questions. Venezuela is a sovereign state, and in international practice, transitions are usually led internally, sometimes with international support, but not externally managed by a single country. So this sounds more like political signaling than a clearly defined institutional plan.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Liao, for joining me then in this discussion. That's all the time that we have, unfortunately. Moving ahead, viewers, let's also tell you